Hey guys, Dylan here. Welcome back to another action figure review, and today we're reviewing the Marvel Legends Bullseye and Muse Daredevil 2-pack. I can't wait for this. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. I am so excited for this. I can't wait for what the fuck. Zora, what do you... Whoa, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. What are you do? Oh, Jesus, not hockey. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Don't destroy the accessories. Are you even listening? Hold on. Wait a minute. Huh. It actually wasn't that bad. Oh, shit. Well, thank you, Zoro, for, doing that, opening the fig. I appreciate it. You can go home now.
If anything broke in that box, Zoro's going right back to Target, I swear to God.
Okay, for real this time. Hey guys, Dylan here. Welcome back to another action figure review, and today we're reviewing the Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulse exclusive Muse and Bullseye 2-pack. Dude, I am so happy that I got this, because not only does that mean I got my first official Bullseye action figure, but I also get the very first ever Muse. I mean, come on, it's just, come on. But anyway, let's go right into the action figure review, shall we? Wait, why was I... Oh, right, that's right. This is the first time oh, right, because when the action figure comes in and no one knows the characters, first time reviewing them, it's story time. It's story time! Okay, let's start with Bullseye. The sadistic supervillain known as Bullseye, real name was Leonard Poindexter. He grew up with his dad, who was abusive, his mom, which sadly was the one being abused, and his brother Nathan. His brother Nathan was a very angry child, and I don't blame him. I mean, he's being abused by his dad, like physically like that. I'd be mad too. So most of the time he lets his anger out on birds by killing them with a gun. Jesus, the past was weird. Anyway, after one day when they're just both sitting down and eating, Nathan just looks at Leonard and says, "I want to kill Dad." And Leonard actually agrees, and of course they do. Nathan told Leonard not to come home that night, and, well, he didn't listen, showed up, and turns out the whole goddamn building went on fire! Nathan is alive, but he's still in the building, and he literally just looks at Leonard. "Mom's dead, Leonard! She's dead!" And of course, Leonard's confused, but he doesn't have time to really, absorb any of this, because Nathan is dragged back into the building by their half-on-fire father. No one's that insane, right? Anyway, it's pretty obvious that his entire family died after that, and Leonard became an orphan, sadly. Leonard was able to find a foster family with the Wilkinsons, and, well, they were actually really kind. Really, really kind. They treated him like their own son. They loved him, but, it's a villain, so to him, they were too nice, which is... How the hell can someone be too nice? Is that a thing? Anyway, his foster parents got him into sports, and he ended up being really, really good at it. It got to the point where he became the best baseball player in his high school team. So he was doing pretty good for himself. And of course, because he was so good, he was getting scholarships. Like, he was getting tickets to have this big life, but he was turning it all down. It just wasn't for him. Soon as his skills improved and, he went along in life, he ended up in his first major league game. And boy, was this... Oh god, just hang on to your seat for this one. Right there in the bottom of the ninth, the game was going well, his team was winning, but he just got bored and stopped. Asked the coach to take him out. The coach was confused because his record was clean on this round, but, whatever. Can't really change people's minds. So the coach said to just take this last guy out, finish the game, and we're good to go. And, well, he definitely decided to take him out, as in he threw a fastball and killed the guy. And that was the first time he said Bullseye. This was also a big moment for him because this is when he finally found something that brought him joy. Killing people, Jesus Christ. After that, he was obviously kicked out of the league and was actually going to get arrested because, murder. But he had a good lawyer, so the charges were dropped. Now, I don't know how this happened. Maybe it was because of his great accuracy, or maybe it was because they were watching the game, but he ended up joining the CIA and, started getting special training. And then after that, he kind of just went MIA, and then the next thing you know, he came back as Bullseye. And that's pretty much his story, at least a version of it. See, this story is coming from a standalone book where Bullseye was actually in prison and was talking to prisoners about his story before he broke out. But at the very end of the book, he explains that he lied. His brother's name was never Nate, it was Lester. And he's not dead. He's a grown man with a wife and kids and is perfectly fine. It also turns out that Nate, or I guess we could say Lester, didn't kill his dad. He's not the one who started the fire. Bullseye is. And his father didn't even die in the fire. It turns out he survived. But the thing is, we can't tell which version of this story is true because Bullseye lied. The man pulled a Joker on us. He basically said if I had a story, I'd like to make it multiple choice. That's one way to keep your identity a secret, goddamn. But now it's time for Muse's origin. He has none. All I can tell you is that he showed up in the comic book known as Daredevil Back in Black, and he is a human, metahuman, I think even mutant serial killer who uses their blood and bodies for his art pieces, which are just mutilation of people's bodies. This is one of the reasons why I hate him in Daredevil Born Again, because they wasted him. And the reason why is because he is a metahuman. Now, I don't know if he's a mutant or an inhuman in the Marvel, because, you know, metahumans for DC. But what I do know is that he can erase his senses. Basically, you can't sense him, period. And it's one of the reasons why he's a really cool Daredevil villain, because Daredevil, you know, him being able to see is like a sonar sense. If he can't sense Muse, he can't fully fight him. And that's what makes fighting him so difficult. They didn't do that in the show. They just made him a normal human, which is just annoying. But, yeah, that's Muse. Oh, he also talked in the comic books. I don't know why they didn't have him talking in the show, but he talked in the comic books. Anyway, that's it. On to the action figure review. Ooh, I haven't done this in a minute. I like it though. I should do it again. Anyway, the painting and sculpture of this figure is amazing. I already loved Bullseye's comic book design, but having a modern day version of it is just amazing. Now, I don't actually remember Bullseye wearing this specific outfit, but I love it nonetheless. It looks so freaking cool, man. I mean, let's really look at it. He's basically wearing pants, boots, a black shirt, combat gloves, knives, and, you know, his iconic signal. Honestly, I'm liking this design for Bullseye more than anything now. Like, this might be my definitive Bullseye from now on. Like, it just looks so clean. And look at the eye. Like, they didn't have to put that much detail in his eyes, man. Though I will admit, I do kind of wish he had an alternate head. Like, I'll explain on accessories, but basically, I just wish we could see that psychotic smile of his. But hey, you know, still get it either way. But yeah, action figure looks amazing. I love it. Favorite Bullseye design. Love it. The painting and sculpture of this figure is divine. Now let's be real, both of these action figures have the exact same body mold, but it's the detail, it's the painting that makes them different, because Muse looks sadistic. Like, oh my god. It is so weird that I'm happy to have a serial killer in my collection, but you know what, man? They did him well, because really, let's break it down and look at it. It's beautiful. It's ripped out for the comics. He looks amazing. Now, to be honest with you, when I first saw this, I originally thought that this 2-pack would be based off of Daredevil Born Again, so I was expecting MCU versions of them. But I'm glad they went with the comic book one, because I do like comic book Muse more than the show, because they wasted him in the show. But anyway, enough with that. The point is, action figure looks amazing. I love it all. The red, the blood or gloves or whatever's on his hands. He has a little, the blood paint, whatever's on his chest, because I don't really know the character. And his eyes, oh god, his eyes are my favorite part. This thing is just so painted. It looks so good. It's just perfect. I don't have anything else to say. I love it. Design wise, awesome, man. It's just, god, I love it so freaking much. Not to mention the fact that he added that backpack. I don't even think he had that in the show. But yeah, it looks amazing. I love him, love him. For accessories, both action figures come with a lot, but along with Bullseye's fist hands, he also comes with 2 gripping hands, which look amazing, nice, pretty cool. It's really nice. It also comes with 1 trigger hand, and then 1 other hand that it comes with the knives in it, which is cool. You gotta love that, you know, good for stop motion, you don't have to hold it in hand. It also comes with an alternate face, which is the comic book accurate mask, but, you know, we got blood on it. I kind of wish they made 2 versions of this, one without the blood and one with it. Just, you know, for the people who are comic book and don't like the modern look. But, yeah, it looks nice. I love it. He also comes with the sniper rifle, which is just the same sniper rifle that... Did I say sniper rifle? The fuck? He comes with the sniper rifle, is the same one that comes with Black Widow. It looks nice and it's painted nicely. He also comes with a gun, which I believe is a Glock. I think it's a Glock. I don't actually know. With an extended mag. I don't know guns, but yeah, that's his accessories. And for Muse, along with his fist hands, he comes with the 2 crappiest gripping hands in Marvel Legends. Like, come on, guys, you should have given him better gripping hands than that. But he also comes with a semi-better gripping hand, which I like more, but, you know, work with what you got. He also comes with an open hand. I wish he came with 2. You know, just you know, just better. He also comes with a spray can, which you can't really hold unless you're using the crappy gripping hand, which, by the way, they probably should have made like a whole different hand just for the spray can. Along with that, he comes with a knife that's bloodied up, another knife that is bloodied up. They're both different types of knives that are bloodied up. I don't know how many, like, count how many times I say bloodied up. He also comes with a machete that has blood on it, so it's also bloodied up. He also comes with a baseball bat that is also bloodied up. Jesus freaking Christ, how much blood is in this 2-pack? What else? Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, no. He comes with a hatchet that's also bloodied up. And, yeah, it's a lot of blood. You kind of see why this was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Also, both weapons can actually be used between Bullseye and Muse, so I don't know which one is which. Those are just the weapons they come with. But, besides that, the accessories are amazing. Actually worth $60 because they come with all the hands and stuff. It's good. It's amazing. For articulation, they are the exact same. Understand, though I love these action figures, both of them have the exact same body mode when it comes from the top. Like the upper body, that's just, what was the action figure's name? Sunspot? I think that's his name? No, it was Sunfire. Whatever, I'll put a picture of the character I'm talking about. That action figure, they're using the same body molds from the top. The bottom are completely different for both action figures, but the top part is just the same. And I actually seen people complain about it, but I'm like, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Probably gonna get roasted later, but yeah, if it ain't, it's not broken, you know. No, I hear y'all complain about it, but y'all still get it, so it ain't broken. So don't try to fix it. Besides, ain't nothing wrong with that, because now we got 2 action figures who deserve butterfly joints, have butterfly joints. Plus, if you don't like it, you could always just take the pieces and customize it. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. I like them exactly the way they are, but if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, so both action figures, to me, they got pretty good articulation. For me, Bullseye is better than Muse here because Bullseye actually has a boot swivel, which honestly is pretty cool. I do like that, you know, and it helps with pictures and articulation that adds to it, so it's great. But I understand why people complain about that, because it's like, well, if Bullseye has it, then Muse should have it too. And I do agree, but y'all gotta understand things have gotten so expensive. So they're probably trying to everything in their power to give everyone what they wanted in reasonable prices. But we'll talk about price later. Point is, both of these figures are great to me. I love them. And yeah, they're great. Now, to be honest with you, I might be a little biased because this is my very first Bullseye action figure ever. I do have a custom one, but I never got an official Marvel Legend one. The only other Bullseye action figure I even got close to getting was the original one, and it didn't come with all the accessories. It was in Comic-Con, and yeah, it was just a whole thing. But plus, this thing comes with Muse, which this is the first time they've ever made Muse, period. So I'm a little biased because I like them both. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, you already see one of the pictures I got up there. But yeah, articulation for both of these action figures are amazing, even though they're the exact same except for both of them. Alright, now it's time for my rating. For painting and sculpture of this figure, it gets a star. For articulation and accessories, it gets a star. For pricing, it gets a star. So Bullseye is just clear. Full on stars. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, no one's ever been this perfect like this perfect before perfect. And for Muse, for painting and sculpture, it gets a star. For articulation and accessories, it gets a star. For pricing, it gets a star. So both action figures get 3 stars. Though I do want to admit, I don't like the pricings of 2-packs. Y'all remember the days where 2-packs were only like $40? Now we're spending $60 for this. And don't get me wrong, these figures are great, but that pricing is ridiculous. But at this point, I kind of accept it because this feels like it's worth $60. You got 2 great figures, both come with a heck of a lot of accessories, and they just look good. But of course, that doesn't mean everyone's gonna be okay with it. There are gonna be some people out there who generally don't like the fact you gotta spend $60 for 2 toys, and honestly, you have every right to. I don't like it either, but I wanted Bullseye and Muse, and that's the one thing we always gotta focus on. It's not about what other people think or about being taken advantage of or if the company's trash or whatever. If you like what you see and you wanna buy it, then it's your call. And I say, if you like this 2-pack, go ahead and get it. I mean, I don't know how, it's sold out. You probably should have pre-ordered it, but you know, my point stands. If you get a chance to get this guy and you want it, you feel like the price is acceptable, go ahead and get it. Because I'm having fun with my Bullseye and Muse, so yeah, I like both action figures. They both look amazing to me, and I'm gonna cherish them because Oh god, the stop motion I'm gonna make. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe. See you guys next time. I do apologize since I switched everything up to the weekend instead of Friday, but understand this is the best for everyone. I'm gonna go sit in the dark.